I am Alex Perez, and you're watching Sipping Off the Cuff on TequilaAficionado.com.
I'm Mike Morales
Mike Morales.
here in our San Antonio office, and Alex, we're tasting this evening something local here in San Antonio. The brand owners are in San Antonio, and I believe Austin, if I'm not mistaken. Whispering Eye.
Whispering Eye.
Whispering Eye.
Sounds mysterious.
Yeah, well, there's no mystery when you look at their Facebook page, because
Uh-oh.
there's not much
Uh-oh.
there's not much left to the imagination.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's not safe for work, boys and girls. So, just a fair warning. But they're very clever logo, very clever, very beautiful bottle and presentation. The gentleman one of the owners that came to us with these bottles and delivered our samples directly, his name is Neil Scarborough, and he explained to us that he and I believe it's Mr. Lewis is his partner. They developed juice and did the legwork, but the wives were the ones who were in charge of coming up with the bottle. So they're responsible for the design. It's got a nice, it's a substantial bottle. It's very heavy.
You should get the wives involved with the website, too.
I don't think the wives know about the website, because if they did, they'd probably be a little ticked off at the porno star on the Facebook page. But that's just me. Frankly, I think this is a very elegant sipper. The Blanco really surprised us. It's out of Arandas. And as I was telling Alex off camera, Alex had sensed some sort of dry fruit and couldn't place it. And we did sense the grapefruit. I thought maybe it was grapefruit rind.
It could be.
Could be, maybe not. Maybe it's kind of a dry citrus, if that's even possible. So let's see if that will shine through in the Reposado.
Whether light colored ripple.
Yeah, it's hard to see the color when you look at through the frosted glass, but once you pour it, it's actually a very pretty color, Alex.
Yeah, it is. It's
Yeah.
a bright straw color. Got some nice legs too in the glass.
I'm trying to. There we go. Scott Lewis and Neil Scarborough are the co-owners, and Scott Lewis along with his wife as well. And they give you their beginning of their story on their website. That's nice. That's really nice.
I'm getting mineral in the nose.
I was getting caramel. I got some sweetness in the nose.
There is caramel in there.
Wow, that's really pretty.
I'm getting some mineral also.
Now we know that the distillery, what did we say it was, 1535?
Yes.
Okay, and that's in Arandas. So it's Arandense. It's a Highlands tequila. Wow, that is a pretty nose, man. That's a nice nose.
That's nice on the palate.
Heavy on the caramel, heavy on the vanilla, heavy on a little bit of honey as well. To me, that's all coming out of the wood. I don't have any information as far as how long it's being aged and what barrels it's being aged. There's no information that we can tell on the website. If I go to the Facebook page, and I'm sorry, hon, I'm trying not to look at the pictures.
This is a really nice reposado. I like the way it coats the palate. You've got some nice honey notes in there. You've got the caramel, all coming from the wood. Got some nice longevity too on the reposado.
Yes. It does coat the palate. It's almost añejo-like.
Yes.
Have you Alex, in your opinion, have you found that a lot of the tequilas that we're getting now, when it comes to the reposado, they're becoming stronger and stronger. They can get easily confused as añejos.
Yeah, yeah. And
It's
it's funny
almost
because before I wasn't I like the reposados, but I tend to like them even more now. I've become a reposado fan as a go-to, um, and
do
this is a good one.
do you feel that that's because the reposados are beginning to taste more and more like an añejo?
I don't know. I guess it depends on the line. I know the ones that I've been tasting lately have been more complex,
Right.
more layered, and maybe just the step below the añejo. But like you say, sometimes they're right there. They're head and head, or neck and neck, I should say, to their añejo brother or sister.
Um, wow. This has got a really great nose, though. I really am enjoying the nose on this one.
I like it. I think this is a brand of promise.
Brand of promise for reposado, right?
Yeah, it's actually changing in my glass already.
Really? Is it becoming? Are you getting more and more of the sweetness in the wood
I'm
notes?
getting more of the sweetness coming from the wood. Yeah,
That's what I thought.
a lot of vanilla.
Yes. This is again. I'm going to stress to the folks, the fine folks at Whispering Eye. This is an elegant sipper. You have the look. You have the juice. Work on the marketing, okay? Just you know, just
Yeah.
just a hair.
Don't you know what?
Don't cheapen it.
Don't cheapen it. Is right.
Don't cheapen it, because I think what's going on here is you shoot yourself in the foot when you try to identify yourself with that with that TNA genre. That's no longer the case anymore. People are more sophisticated. If on the website and on the Facebook page it says sipping tequila for distinguished women and sophisticated tastes worldwide, then prove it. Because you got it here and you got it inside. But the rest of your stuff doesn't jive. And it's not the first one, Alex. It's not the first brand that does that. That's why that's why it's necessary for us to look beyond this and go, you know what, it's still a brand of promise.
Yeah.
There's promise in this juice. There's promise in their marketing. I think it's a great, like you said, the Blanco's a great gateway, but this Reposado is really good for brand of promise. I think their packaging is also brand of promise myself.
Yes.
I highly recommend it. And we hope to have Neil Scarborough with us sooner. One of these days, real soon. We're going to maybe do a one-on-one interview with him and get more of an inside story on Whispering Eyes. So we'll be able to look for that on tequilaaficionado.com.
Most definitely.
But in the meantime, I'm Mike Morales.
I'm Alex
here in
Perez.
San Antonio.
And Southern California, and you're watching Sipping Off the Cuff on tequilaaficionado.com. And as always, we recommend you sip wisely.